Does it get any better than my mentor and my friend and my second dad, Conway Twitty? Does it get any better than this? Hello, darling. It don't, does it? Well, I talked Conway into doing a song with me in 1987. We had a top 5 record with it, and here's Conway coming through these speakers tonight, right here at Dad's place. So Elvis, I know you're over there in that booth over there listening tonight. Yep. And I never will forget, I said, Conway, did you ever meet Elvis? He said, I sure did. I went to Vegas and seen him, and we sat down in a hall, and he sat down on his butt, and I sat down on my butt, and we looked at each other, and he said, you know, Conway, said, when I got out of the Army, he said, one of the songs that I had at Graceland on my jukebox was, It's Only Make-Believe.
Can you come sing it?
I said, well, I can see that, and I can hear that, because in 1958, when I was listening to the radio, and I heard you go, hit me and sing, and I heard this. I was 8, and I heard this. People see us everywhere. They think you really care. I thought that was Elvis on the radio. But no, it was Conway Twitty. I said, Conway, you ain't fooling me, punk. You were influenced by Elvis. And he said, are you kidding me? I'm Elvis's biggest fan. And I said, bullshit, I'm Elvis's biggest fan. So anyway, I talked Conway into doing this with me. We were on the road for 8 years, and one of the stops was here in Memphis. It was a Sunday. It was 1980, and Graceland had just opened up. So I went over there that Sunday. Never will forget that. They had just opened up. But anyway, here's me and Conway Twitty with our top 5 record. I'm driving down the road in my 77 Camaro in 1987 that I wrote The King Is Gone in. So I'm driving down the road one day, and I'm a songwriter first and foremost. That's how I got into the music business, y'all. You think I got into the music business with The King Is Gone, but I didn't. I got into it as a songwriter. In 1971, 72, when I got out of Vietnam, I'm a 3-term combat veteran. So when I got out of Vietnam, the first person I wrote a song for was Johnny Cash. I'm going to do that for you in just a minute. And then Billy Walker, the Wilburn Brothers, Jeannie Seeley, Jeannie Shepherd, George Strait makes me so much money, y'all won't believe it. Thank you, George, for that money. And the list goes on and on. George Jones. Now wait, Eddie Arnold, Little Jimmy Dickens, Tanya Tucker. But in 1987, I'm driving down the road in my Camaro, and this came into my feeble brain. But it's only make-believe. So I found Conway in the studio, and I said, my band at the time was the Kentucky Headhunters. 8 years, that was my band. You know, let's all go down to Dumas Walker. You know the Kentucky Headhunters, right? So I told the boys, I said, I got this idea of doing a Conway Twitty song up-tempo. We recorded it. I found Conway at a studio. Never will forget this. He was sitting there at the control board. I said, Conway, would you listen to this? He said, what is it? And I said, it's only make-believe. He said, why do I want to listen to that? And I said, because I did it different by George. He said, all right, let me hear it. So we listened to it. I'm going to tell y'all what he said. This is the God's truth, verbatim. After he listened to it, he jumped up out of his chair and he said, that's the way I always wanted Elvis to do that song. I said, you're kidding me. And he goes, nope. And I said, Conway, you got to sing on it. He said, you don't need me on it. That's a hit without me. I said, Conway, but think about this. If you come in and I go, take it, Conway, it'll give people chills. I finally talked him into it, and when it got in the top 5, my phone rang. Conway. Like I didn't know who it was, right? And I said, yes, sir. And he said, I've been thinking about it, son, and you did need me on that record. No, I kept waiting for him to laugh like y'all. He was damn serious. But here he is. I think about Conway every day. He literally was like my dad. Here we go. Conway, come through these speakers right here at Dad's place right now. Here he goes. People see us everywhere. And you really care. For myself, I can't see. I know it's only make-believe. My hope and only prayer is that someday you care. My only prayer will be someday you care for me, but it's all only make-believe. My hopes and my dreams